What do you think? Where do you think you're at? You're on the Love Them Knives channel. LTK here, talking about Stedman. Where did you get this? I got it on DHgate. I couldn't find it on Blade HQ or any other place online, but they may show up. I don't know. Stedman's distributed in the U.S., right? Sold by major retailers in the U.S., online. What goes? What gives? Why is this knife not there? I don't know. And it was, oh my God, now, heavy metal hammer. I saved your comment, dude. I saved your comment because you goes, on one of my other reviews, is like, dude, have you seen this knife? You might need to get this or check it out, blah, blah, blah. So, you know what? I saved your comment because I did click on the link you gave me and I saw these and I go, whew, man, I'm in love. And yes, I am. And this is a really cool knife. And you can get these in different colors, okay? So this is that translucent jade G10 stuff over stainless liners. Okay, it's a liner lock, and it's got this Sandvik steel blade, right? 14C28N. You get that on the rake knives. You get that on the real steel knives. You get it on a lot of different knives. Of course, it was developed for Kershaw, so it's highly corrosion resistant. You know, a lot of chefs use it in kitchen knives and stuff, so it's, you know, it's pretty good for moist environments, and it's reasonable for edge retention. I mean, it's not a champ like M390, but, you know, you're not paying $300 for this knife, my friend. Man, D10's not bad either. You see my finger slip off the tab? Which, yeah, I mean, we got some jimping, but that's pretty smooth stuff. But if you just concentrate on it, and don't eat those greasy nachos, you can get a grip on it. Now, this is not sharp up here. This is a false edge. But I'll tell you what, I think they made this with the idea that you might just finish this off. Because you can feel it's kind of grabby here, and it's not real fat, okay? So, I'll tell you what, you push really hard with your thumb and you zip it down that line. And I'll tell you what, I think you're going to go through a layer or two of epidermal. Whether you'll bleed or not, I don't know, but it's a bit edgy on these edges. You could probably buff them if you want to make sure you never sharpen this as a double edge. I wouldn't, but there's some people that would. But you could also kind of smooth these edges over just a little to make them less, feel a little bit less edgy. On the other hand, this side, weird. This is really sharp. It was like, well, I hope so, by God. So here it is. And yes, this side is sharp. That side, no, but it's a little edgy, that's for sure. Get out of here. What the hell? Now we made a huge mess. All for you. Good size knife, too. Check it out. Okay, hold on. 3 3/4. So that's 96, 97 millimeter, and up to 8.5 overall. 21.5 centimeters, pretty dang close. So, is it bigger than Fancy? Yes, it is. Not by much, though. It's pretty close to the same size. Pretty close. Pretty daggone close. But I don't know, who's sexier? Is it Fancy? Or Stedman? Stedman has a more academic name. Here's your one chance, Fancy. Don't let me down. Okay, there you go. I had to go down that road, sorry. Shows my age. In any case, so there you go. And you know what? There's some grind in that blade, isn't there? Do you think it might be good for piercing? I don't know. Let me think. How about, yes! Woo, and you could work your way out. Yes, you can. Yikes. So yes, I have a feeling this is probably not for cutting the vegetables. The whole inspiration behind this. So we were not even going to go down that road and talk about that too much. Yeah, and the lockup's pretty respectable here. You know, you're not getting a big pass through here. So, yeah, you kind of got to dig your flesh in here to relieve that liner. So it's not real easy. It's not like a big, huge cut through, pass through area where it's really easy. So you kind of got to feel your way and push to do that. So that's probably the biggest pain, is getting there and pushing this aside. And you know, another thing, get my finger out of the way. Another thing is, it's pretty strong, you know, action here that's keeping that engaged, which, you know what, is probably a damn good thing. Because, yeah, you don't want this to become disengaged. So, yes. So even though lockup is not, maybe not 50% or anything, it's still pretty good lockup, and there's some pretty good tension on that, okay? So, and you're not as likely to disengage this because you don't have a big pass through. So, I mean, there's pluses and negatives about that. Cool, hold on. Let me show you some paperwork real quick. Here you go. What do you think? You can get it in the orange, the black, my jade, and yet to be determined. Hold on. I think I got, God, really? I think it's tan. I mean, I had full pages. I just didn't want to print everything out. But here's the pause and reads, right? The Sandvik blade steel, 3.6 millimeter, 95 millimeter. What'd I say? 96, 97. Stone wash, but that's a satin grind. Yeah, the flats are stone wash. Single row ball bearing, blah, 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 all that. You know what? I swear to God. You know, I never did take this apart, and I had been meaning to take this apart to show you the guts, and I didn't. It's the Stedman, look at it, C05. So that's what it is. Go figure. It's really cool. I hope. Well, it kind of shows you and you can get partially black blade. I think that was the other thing that I wasn't telling you. Big secret. Yeah, so you can get it blacked out on some of these flats, right? This is a stone wash. I like mine satin. I don't really like black coated blades, but you can go that way if you want, partially blacked. What do you think? And, you know, Zahn, you know, that's part of that Stedman group. So that's why I'm telling you what I'm telling you. C05, 10. Made in where? Well, what a surprise. Made in China. Go figure on that. No lock rock, no blade play. It's solid here. No lock rock, not a problem. Good lockup. Great action, bearings, and it's not terribly expensive. Do we even point that out to you? Did you see it when I passed it under your nose? Okay, so, you know, 57 bucks. You know, and every once in a while, these sellers will go, they'll go, you know, do a little, like 7 or 8%. They don't do a big, huge discount. So you might be able to even get this under 50, which, you know what? I think that's a heck of a deal. And you know what? I really like this design. Look at the guard here. Keeps your fingers from sliding forward. I mean, it's comfortable in the hand. Look at that. Oh, let's do this. Let's kind of just take a quickie on here and kind of figure out what we got. Blade stock, 4 millimeter. Hello. Okay. We done that. 0.15 inches. And 0.62. So, you know what? 15.7 millimeters. So this is thick. This is pretty thick. This is over 6/10 of an inch. I mean, like the Para 2 is like a 0.47. That's fat. It's fat, and that's that. See, you got a contoured type. Check, see how that is? It's fatter in the middle. It's pitched roof here. See that? Look at all these lines running up and down the G10. Look at the pivot area here. That's really nicely machined, isn't it? That's a clean looking, nice machined pivot. I like that. And you know what? You got it on both sides. So if they did put some Loctite in here and stuff, well, you can get it both sides with a number 8 and unscrew whichever side is the screw side, and the pivot side. Hopefully this is a D-shaped. You know, you like your pivot tube D-shaped. That way it doesn't spin. You know, when you try and unscrew the pivot screw, and if the pivot is round too and it's Loctited, you'll start spinning the whole deal, you know. So then you really got to hold one to break the other loose. But if it's a D-shaped pivot, then this will unscrew and this won't roll. So I like it when they're D-shaped. And this is a black G10 backspacer. Did you notice the deep carry pocket clip? I'm trying to decide if you could flip it the other side, and I hadn't paid much attention to that. You know, and I'm not sure. You know, it's milled in here, but this is also set in a bit. So I don't know if you can flip that. You might be able to, actually. It looks like it might be able to do that. So right and left hand. Possibly. Wow. I like that deep carry clip, though, especially with a dagger style blade. Don't you like it? Man, I really dig this, especially for the price. You know, way under 60 bucks. Look at the action. Click. Now the detent, let's talk about that. Pretty good detent. You know, just try and fail this. Hold on. Click that down. That's pretty good. That's more than a 4.5 or a 5. Okay, so I could fail it, but I can fail about any knife. But you just, man, I don't know. Even lazy flip. Whew, that snaps. That snaps pretty good for a long blade like that. That's pretty good. Yeah, Stedman makes a good knife. Man, the first Stedman I ever got was, I don't know, 3 years ago or more. Got the Bastion, and that one was really nice. And, you know, I guess they make Max Ace knives? Question mark, I think, what I've heard. And so, you know, you got Stedman, Max Ace, Zahn, Voking now, Voking knives. So go figure. And they're making some really good stuff. I really like their company. I really like their products, that's for sure. Closely, and you notice the skeletonized up here on the top. Look through there. Weight relieved. Weight relieved. And you can see through this. Get it out in the sun. I mean, you could see these. Yeah, right? Translucent. That's kind of cool. I kind of like this. I know Gear Bear up there in New York, he's like, it's like baby puke. It's like, no, I've had babies puke on me. This is not baby puke. This is a translucent jade G10. But yeah, what do you think? It's a good looking knife. Thank you very much for the link that I got. Wow. Heavy Metal Hammer, I believe, was the viewer. You know, I keep confusing him with Power Mad Headbanger. So there you go. A couple of guys with some unique online names. But yeah, he was like, dude, check this out. And it's like, I did. And then it was, now you're going to make me have to get this. Ugh. You know, time to go out and chop some veggies. Probably not your knife for that. But wow, it feels solid, you know, really structurally tough. So Check that out as well. That's tough stuff. It really is. Very structurally sound. Feels good in the hand. You know, good ergos and everything. Go down here. Yeah. Ain't going to deploy real easy. But it comes out. See if you can gravity flip this, because I can't. Let me try. I'm going to try away from the table, really give it a go. Okay. Yes, I can. I can. I couldn't do it when I was under the camera thing. Okay, so I did try it like this, but I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. But I finally did if you just like really throw it hard. So I can't gravity flip a 6. So I'd say this is a 5.5. 5.5. So it will gravity flip. Gee, hold on, back up. Okay. Okay, so it will go. But nah, this is at least a 5.5 to maybe close to a 6. It's getting close to where I can't gravity flip it, especially with my shoulder. So yeah, it's a chunk of change though. It feels like it's a chunk of change. It's only 121 grams though. Okay, so let's go back. 127, I mean. 2 ounces and 4.5, something like that. 4.5. So that's not bad. It's a pretty full-size knife. What do you think? It's sharp out of the box. Pretty well made. Pretty structural. Comes in different colors. Comes with partially blackened blade options as well. I got mine on DHgate. I'll dump the link in the description section in case, you know, nobody in the U.S. picks these up. I don't know why not. I mean, they sell Stedman all over the place, but so maybe this will show up on Blade HQ or something like that, Knife Center, etc. Don't know, but if it doesn't, then at least you'll have the link in the description section you can click on if you're interested. I don't get anything out of those guys. They don't offer me discounts. They don't do anything to help me out with costs or anything. But, you know, at least as a service to you, at least tell you where I got mine, because mine showed up at a reasonably quick time, at or below 2 weeks shipping, so that's not bad. What do you think, guys? You might have to get one. I know when I put these on my channel, some people are like, oh, I hate you. My wallet is empty. My wife doesn't like you either because my wallet is empty. I know. Hey, join the empty wallet generation, the knife aficionados. I know, you're broke, but you got a knife, and a darn good one too, at a great price. All right, thank you guys. Subscribe if you'd like. Watch out for our table sales. They're crazy. And subscriber giveaways, but you gotta be a subscriber to get a free giveaway. All right, you know what we do on this channel. We love them knives, so stay sharp.